Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are currently in the midst of the Garan war. These guys are in trouble. They are pretty strong, way stronger than the bugs we killed before, but of course they're under attack by 4 different nations at the same time. That is why currently the world map looks like a bunch of Skittles, because there's just colours all over the place. Now, including myself, I originally was going to do a little bit of a war with these guys just to nick myself some oceanic races, but unfortunately they captured some of my worlds, which means I'm now honor bound to destroy them completely because I don't want to lose any territory. So here we are. Now, as we are currently fighting these guys, they have a lot of weapons and stuff, but I am trying to make sure I conquer territory back. Now, I have got those AI fleets as well, doing their own job, but we're going to be manually flying around with, of course, the Battle Fleet Athena and the 8th Invasion Fleet, which have been serving us well for the last 5 or 6 episodes. Now, as time goes on, we also want to get some better technology as well, because we are, at this point, the most powerful country in the galaxy, and I want to make it that I will become the Galactic Emperor if I get to the 70% victory margin, so we win the game. Simple as that. Guys, how is the invasion going? Oh my god, too well, too well. If anyone was thinking that there used to be 3 billion Boscarans that lived here, that was a calculated error on their part. It was actually 1.5 billion at all times. I did not just wipe out half the population. That wasn't me. Regardless, guys, can you guys move in to do the invasion? They'll do it eventually. My world ships are now huge, by the way. One single troop transport has all these units on there. It is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's a good idea reducing it down from 12, because I don't need like 20 billion population on one troop attack. I didn't need like 20 million troops for one invasion. It'd be a bit ridiculous. My fighter's doing a great job, by the way. I have noticed that some of them are using the wrong weapon types again, though, so we should probably double check over here. Let's have a look. So we go to the amount of units. Raptor. Good. That's what I'm looking for. Is there anything else, like an interceptor or anything? Not that I can see. There is my interceptor, but no one's using the design for some reason. And I don't know why. Bit of a weird one. I'll tell you what, let's go and look at all active designs. Maybe that's where the problem lies. Oh my god. What has happened? Game. You've gone too far here. There's far too many bomber technologies. I'll tell you what. Let's go to latest design per latest buildable per hull. Maybe it's going to be locked away in here. There it is. There is a rogue strike fighter technology locking me out. Let's get rid of that fella for a second. And hopefully now, if we reload again, we will see that there won't be any more interceptors, maybe? Yes, I can see the Viper there, so maybe that will work now. It's fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Regardless, they're doing that stuff. As they're doing their jobs there, my invasion fleet had taken some damage, because unfortunately the power of, well, the ships aren't as strong as they used to be, because the Boscarans are a bit more advanced than the prior bugs. So if I can just witness, perfect. The invasion has gone off, and the colony is mine. Good stuff, everybody. If you can reload and get more troops, I'll be very grateful. As for you guys, if you can just repair here, locally, we'll move to our next target. Now, money's a bit tight right now, unfortunately, because we're losing a lot of troops. I've done a lot of replacements. It's a bit crazy. What is happening? There's so much debris just floating around in deep space here. I thought it was quite pretty. So with that colony being captured, we already look a lot better. We got a lot of territory that's just mine now. I want to re-grab all these ones here. And at that point, this entire like arm of the Galactic wing will be mine, which I'll be happy about. Check this out. We've actually got positive income. I've not seen this for like 6 or 7 hours at this point. So this is probably a miracle, guys. The economy has grown to the point where I can actually see positive numbers on my cash flow, which I never thought I would see again. I thought it was the last time, like 10 hours ago. So with that now being a thing, we should hopefully see our AI friends start developing terraforming facilities across our worlds, that kind of thing, to get even more economy in the long run. As for this fleet though, once they finish their little repairs, we're currently repairing this big ass battleship here, or sorry, carrier, we should move on to our next target, which I think will be these smaller worlds that they probably conquered for me earlier. So never mind. My AI just did it for me. These worlds here, which I think will house some more Acdarians, which you can use to conquer more territory as well. It does seem they have a lot of fleets flying around still, though, which is a bit concerning. Have we actually identified their strength? 2.5 million. So they're actually stronger than me. But we're not fighting alone, so it doesn't really matter too much, but they are very powerful. So, let's get ready for the next target, shall we? I think once this guy's finished, we'll move over. These guys probably need more units again because we've gone through quite a few of them at this point. Can I get some more units from, say... No, there's no one here, is there? We may have used too many of our units. In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because the AI is doing a good job invading worlds. I'm actually going to tell them to station themselves as an AI fleet. And we're going to set them up over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Battlefleet Athena manually to try and stop any future invasions and destroy any nearby fleets, because that means we can weaken them enough to actually let the AI do the rest. Now, we can see there's loads of enemy fleets moving my way, and we want to try and get rid of them. But these icons here with the 5 dots mean it's an invasion fleet, so they should be our first priority. We want these guys wiped out if we can. Guys, attack that fleet. Done. Cool. Excellent. So, technology-wise, we're still waiting, unfortunately, for 5 years to get this fella sorted out here. This means we will have ultimate terraforming technology. I don't know if it goes any further. I hope it does, but this might be the end of this particular skill tree here. If that is the case, we're going to move on after that, and we're going to start unlocking the endgame technology, such as super drives, which will literally create a wormhole in time and space to travel slightly faster, which is exactly what I want to do, and I'm sure it won't cause the end of the galaxy or anything. It should be fine. Oh, they got a lot of fleets flying around. So guys, are you moving? Well, I tell you what, why don't we just sit here? We just go to where they're going to be. We have the information. Yeah, guys, go and sit on their battle objective, and then when they arrive, we'll blow them up. As soon as they find me, that's when they're in trouble, because I have all the hyperspace inhibitors. So they can't leave once they touch one of my combat ships. They are locked in there forever. Why, hello. Oh, they walked over there, damn it. Okay, guys, walk closer. We should see it in a second. We probably still want to get better technology for these, by the way, because that is something I haven't developed. If I look over here, we haven't got the better hyper deny. This guy has more range by quite a bit. Yeah, 2,000 more range. It means we can catch them even faster. But I do definitely want to get this guy first. Wait a second. This is Wormhole Drive version 5. We haven't even got version 1 yet. It doesn't matter. We'll get this anyway. It should be fine. Oh, they got away. Where are they going? They are going to the world to invade it. That's not good. If we follow them, though, we should arrive at exactly the same point and destroy them immediately. I think we actually have better drive technology than they do, by the way, but they are still very fast. They've already appeared on the location. Damn, that's super fast. Actually, I say this. Am I better than them? They have torrent drives, so they are fast, but they're 40 to 50% slower. Well, there's my invasion fleets. Excellent. Check this out. They have no chance here. Dead. No idea what that noise was, by the way. Someone's got like a really strange sounding weapon, which I'm honestly kind of terrified by. Ooh, there's a big fleet going that way, but we definitely want to take down this one first. There is another 14 invasion vessels coming this way. They've only got a small amount of troops, though, but any invasion vessels need to be destroyed. We don't want to see any of them anywhere. Oh no, what happened here? Generals killed. Have they killed the planet? I think they just flat out wiped out the planet. Wow. Oh, okay. Their reputation is nasty. They're disgusting humans. Everybody. These guys have a reputation of being nasties. They don't care. They're just wiping out my colonies. How dare they? I mean, mine's not too much better, to be honest. In fact, I think it's worse. Yeah, I got a worse reputation. It's not my fault. Okay, I had to win wars. The second invasion fleet has arrived. I love how cool this looks. Our battleships are not even taking damage at this point. The DPS is too spread out. Excellent. They keep coming. What are they thinking? Maybe they can't see my ship for some reason, but you think they would be like, do you know what? Maybe warping here? Not a good idea. Oh, there's a third and fourth invasion fleet coming into this one planet. This is a good place to be. They're on the wrong side, though. Guys, switch over. Other side. I think we might have just witnessed the death of like 100 invasion fleet ships in the first like 10 minutes of the video. Excellent. Okay, I think they have decided to actually leave. They realized that what they were doing was actually a bad idea. Okay, so with them out the way, They've fell back, so not all the fleets just decided to kill themselves. Some of them did actually turn around. We do have some allies fighting nearby. I need to make sure these fleets are continually propped up with new ships, or we're going to have a bit of a problem. So, I say, let's go to a war area where there's currently people fighting each other. It does seem this place here is quite a hot zone. There's 3 invasion fleets right now. Let's go and see if we can jump on that location, or at least get closer to them so we can hunt them down. Because we're near planets, we got a lot of very good fuel for our ships here, so we can probably keep on fighting for ages here. I might want to consider getting myself more defense fleets just because we're kind of stretched a bit thin right now. There is people defending every part of my empire, by the way. It's just that I think there are just too many enemy fleets, so they're getting distracted by flying off in different directions. All sorts, stuff like that. They want to end the war. I refuse. We will keep building new ships and we will keep destroying the old ones. Good. So I didn't tell them to do that, but it looks like a new defense fleet has just arrived to defend our new volcanic Carne, which is great news. Let me also just put down like a hive base or something there so they can have a bit more defenses in the future. Oh, be careful. So it's weird though, because these defenses are still using destroyers and cruisers, but they still have really good DPS weapons, so it doesn't matter too much. By the way, I want to point out, I accidentally flew the battle fleet Athena through a nebula, which is why they're going so slow. I mean, even with these really good hyperdrive, they're moving at 130k speed, so not great. Excellent. Another Carne has been captured, which is great to see. Wait, where is this? Interesting. We're going deep into their territory. We will move further and further in. How are we looking on kills now, by the way? Wow, it's really stepped up. We're now on 229 kills, and they got 91. So we are losing a lot of ships. They are kicking our ass in some way. The Boscarans historically love using like high DPS weapons. So if they catch you off guard without good shields, dead. I mean, that's the general gist of things most of the time. Okay, good news is though, we're about to break through this nebula in a second. Let me just double check. Yeah, they're about to leave the boundaries. So they should speed up very quickly. It seems the invasion fleets are heading off over this way to go and invade my territory around this region. We do actually have, I think, 2 separate defense fleets there, so hopefully they will move to try and block them as they go in for the kill there. As for me, though, there are some big targets that are bombing my worlds. Are you serious? Oh, hell no. Guys, go that way. You're not doing that to me. Turn around and straighten them down. Oh, wait, no, that way first. Oh my god, there's an actual invasion fleet happening right now. Let's try and stop it before it goes wrong. Excellent. Research breakthroughs, good to see. Oh, they got a tractor beam. I think. Is that a tractor beam? Grapple beam. Oh, I love it. I kind of want to get one of those on my ships. We'll have to put down a grapple beam on our big battleships eventually, so we could be like the Star Wars Star Destroyers. You just warp in, grab people, and bring them closer and closer until they die. It'd be glorious. Okay, that enemy's been defeated. Go down there and help stop the bombard if you can. Times of the essence. This is why I wanted faster hyperspace speeds, because of this exact reason. The faster we go, the more stuff like this we can stop. Speaking of cash, though, we're getting some more cash coming in now. Though I'm going to have to keep continually building these upgrades for new ships. It looks like we're getting quite close, though. A lot of our ships are nearly back to being a good amount of combat readiness now. We've got 3 years left on this terraforming, and then we want to go for the wormhole drive. So let me just cue that in. Oh, this will cut... We can't do it yet. It's going to cut the time in half, because we're currently putting all our research in one location to make it go really fast. What I can do, though... I'm going to pay for these. That's okay then. Initialization costs. Okay, so I'll pay these now in case we run out of money, so I can just click on them whenever I want to, so we can start bringing in these super technologies at some point. I did say, though, before we do that, I do want to grab the next upgrade for battleships and cruisers, though, because it's a bit of a problem right now. I'm going to go and say they need more defenses to hold out. I think they get quite a bit bigger. Like, you get more hangar bays, you get more defense slots. The size goes from 1,250 to 1,000. It's only 100 more room, actually. Do you know what? As I say these words, I might realize that it's not as powerful as I think it is. But I want it anyway, okay? I want to have more fighters in my hangar carriers. It makes sense to me anyway. This is a funky ship. Oh, it's their carrier. Interesting. They have not got a chance against me here. The DPS difference is quite substantial. Done. The world is saved. The Shakturi have been rescued. I bet they were not considering in their lifetime that they would invade a planet or invade a new galaxy, lose dramatically in the first like 20 minutes, and then have to form and join the United Kingdom, which will then later on protect them from being bombarded to death. It's a very weird life they lead, I think. Okay, so there's an invasion fleet on the way with a lot of troops this time. They actually got quite a few troops. So this is good news. As I'm here, we're going to do a lot of damage. They won't be able to infinitely replenish their forces, so any troop losses is a good thing in my books. What is happening? So my purple ally has been attacked by the eco people, the environmental dudes over here. I, of course, will honor the defense treaty. And they've also been attacked by the main Teekans. And the main enemy swarm of the game. Oh no! And then I'm getting attacked by the frog people. And then their allies. Wait, have we just started intergalactic war? Oh no. There is actually an intergalactic war. This is the first galactic war. We've been fighting wars up to this point, don't get me wrong, but we are now fighting the majority of the galaxy. This is a giant change in the situation. This is huge. And it was things I can get my territory back. Okay. So the plan's going to be immediately to jump back to this part of the map. These people have what I want most of the time. They have human planets that I can conquer. They have desert worlds which we can put more Teekans on. We need to get these guys first. Oh, this is going to be complicated. So let me have a quick look at something for a second. So currently, we have lost 2 major colonies. Gilmeen and Ifari. I don't know where they are. Not there. Okay. Is there like a search button in the game or something? So I can just press a button and boop my way over to where I want to be? Because that would be great. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't know where or what I've lost. And wait a second. They completely bombarded and destroyed the whole population on this planet. They're all dead. They killed every single Akdarian. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to end the war here. No, okay. That's fine. I was just giving it a shot. You never know. End the war. Done. We're going to focus on destroying the guild. These guys own everything nearby. They're my nearest neighbor. And I reckon they're going to have a lot of good territory they own and are keeping away from me. So we want to hit these guys right now. So with this in mind, we're currently at war. Just to summarize, with these yellow dudes over here. They own a bunch of ram territory. Not going to discount that. What we'll do, I'm going to check all my defense fleets. That's the wrong button. Defense. We're going to have one here. Perfect. It's already happening. One there. And that's it. That's all we need. The other ones, we need to now move over to be on the front lines of this new war. So if we bring them all over here. Home base. So I think first we want to take over this region, which they conquered from our original Teekan ally. We found like the first guy we found in the game. We want to get that one locked away. I might have to rename some of these forces. So we're going to... My home world's here, right? So we're going to consider this north towards the Galactic Galaxy's center. So this would be the Northeast Patrol Fleet 1. And I think we'll have a second one as well. And I'm just going to randomly change these people around so they're in like the location I want them to be in. Northwest Patrol Fleet 2. We're going to have a lot of numbers, by the way. Okay, so these guys are going to just pretend this region over here. Protect. I'll put them a bit deeper in to protect winter directly. And I think that would cover us from most attacks from the monkey race. I think they're going to mostly be distracted by fighting the purple guy they're next to. So I think that's sorted out. Next, we want to get these guys. These are going to be directly Western Patrol fleets. And I'll have all of... Not the Royal Guard, though. We'll leave those guys be. Done. Okay, so we got 2 Western Patrol fleets. And we have 1 Northern Patrol fleet. This guy's going to protect towards the Galactic Center. It's going to be centered around here. So hopefully he will reposition and attack anyone that attacks the Grove and everything near it. So it's quite a big circle. Next up, we have these guys. So I'll put 1 by Oasis to protect that region. And the other one is going to protect whatever this place is. Done. Not perfect. They're going to have a lot of ships attack us very quickly, and we're going to lose a lot of territory, but we need to try and push back against these dudes here. Now, battle fleets. We haven't got any... The raid fleets have died. They're all gone. Bad times for them. Not a good time. Next, all my invasion focus is going to be on this part of the map, and we're going to have them all in the same location. Screw it. I don't care too much about this one because we just want these territories captured quickly. So we're going to pile them in one location, absorb it, and then move to another location en masse, like a giant churning machine of invasion fleets. Hopefully this will work out. So all of them are going to be stationed at exactly the same location, and hopefully they all do their job on trying to take these guys down. So everyone move up. Done. Okay, next we have the battle fleets. So I have 2 that are AI controlled. We'll put 1 on the same location as all the invasion fleets. And the other one can help just cause havoc around the southern bit here. Done. Cool. For me, though, I will manually control my battle fleet still. And we're going to move our units as fast as possible towards this round planet to refuel. Done. Okay, the war has begun, everybody. The Grand War, where we're fighting this guy, this guy... This guy, this guy, it's going to be chaotic. I would like to know, though, why these are involved in the war, because I'm a bit confused by that, to be honest. Because they're also at war with everyone I'm fighting as well. It's just pure chaos, everybody. It's pure chaos. It'd be like if we had World War II, but we were also fighting the Comintern while fighting the Nazis at the same time, or the Axis, or I'd say. It would be very confusing. Basically, any Hearts of Iron 4 game, it would be like that. There's just like 3 or 4 factions for no reason with random people in them. Anyway, so with that out of the way, we'll be in a lot of trouble in a second. I think my best policy is going to be to stop wars with people I'm not interested in. So that would be the Northern Frontier dudes over here. So if we can... No, they don't want to do it. It's fair enough. It's only just started, so I shouldn't be too surprised. So we want to lock out the war with these guys and the main enemy bugs. But we want to maintain the war with the Tekken guilds and the frogs, because I want to own all this territory. It will all be mine. It's simple as that. Okay, good. We have the basic plans in motion. We have excess income. I'm going to build an additional defense fleet in this region, I think. So we've got 1 there, 1 there. Do you know what? No. We're going to build an additional attack fleet. Let's get some more aggression on the board, shall we? Let's go and build one at Marsh, and this will be the battle fleet. What are we on now? Hermes. I'll think of it. Anyway, so battle fleets build Marsh. Thank you. This will be battle fleet. I don't even know. I'm going to call it battle fleet. Screw it. I said this ages ago. We're going for every pantheon. Battle fleet 4. Yes. Destroy my enemies, Battlefleet 4. I believe in you. After that, we're not going to build any more ships for a while, so we need to make sure we maintain our income here. Or, sorry, our fleet sizes, because we've got a lot of damaged ships and stuff just from the general wars here. The Teekans are already coming strong. They've already flown and destroyed 5 combat ships, immediately causing havoc on my front line. Everyone's too far away. We all have to reposition as soon as possible. If I can end this war with negotiation, perhaps, it might work out. No, it's literally just started. They do not want to do this. We have immediately, though, captured one of their colonies, which is a great start. Now, I don't know, don't quote me on this exactly, but I think people bomb you because of your reputation, and they might not do it if you have a good reputation. So my hope would be... Oh, we got plus 20 from accepting the defense deal. Excellent. So hopefully the good, peaceful frogs and Teekans won't just bombard my worlds. Let's see. We'll have to figure out how that one works out as we go deeper into the combat here. I think... No, we've got a long way to go. There's a lot of new ships to build through here. We will work on it. It's fine. So once this is over, we'll start getting new technology for our glorious new ship designs, and we'll filter them in. Let's see. Also, I got to point something out. We actually unlocked a new cruiser technology. It's going to be terrible, right? Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Absolutely disgusting. I don't want that anywhere near my empire, please. Let me just go through. Go to roll. And we're going to disable all of the designs, bar the one I already did. I don't want to do it right now because I'm kind of distracted by the war in general. Obsolete all. Do not give me terrible designs. It's already upgraded the most of them. This thing's awful. Look at it. It has hardly any utilities. It's not got maximum engines. It's got random missile point defenses. Hey, it's awful. It's terrible. I hate it. Get that out of my sight. Go back to the other ship designs. You know what? Now I know that that is this. I'm not surprised that we've lost 14 military ships already. I reckon that was all from the terrible design that was that cruiser technology. Another planet's mine. Wait, we captured a world with Shakturi on? Does that mean the AI has Shakturi now? That's bad, by the way. Eventually that's going to come back and bite us in the ass, but I guess today it's not the problem, right? I'm trying to find my fleet. Where are you guys at? Oh, you made it! Oh my god, I didn't realize. Okay, they've made it. That means we are doing Operation Blow Up Teekans. There are invasion fleets around and about. There are also a lot of people just sitting nearby. Are they fighting each other or are they allied? They're allied. Okay, that's what I wanted to double check. You never know. Sometimes I might be... Yes. One war's ended. We've got to get rid of these wars quickly because we can get a lot of war exhaustion. So we want to knock them out as soon as possible. This would also be the same for these guys as well. Excellent. 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 Okay, can you give me money? Oh, they don't want to do that. Game says no. I still want money, though. Wait, what? So I'm just having a brain blast for a second. Give me a little bit here. So can I make peace with these guys as well? I can. Excellent. So I will end the war if they give me my admirals back, all these random bases, and I will return to you some random cash. Done. War over. Excellent. Now we are at war with 4 nations, so we want to get rid of this one as well, whoever these guys are. I honestly don't know, by the way. They're just random people, but I will, of course, end the war if they give me all their mining bases. I'm not doing the same back because that's my mining base. They can't say anything otherwise. Oh, wait, peace. The peace isn't part of the deal. Mistakes were made. No, they're so stubborn. Why? Okay, fine. Wait, they don't want peace any... Excuse me? What if I give you everything I have? Everything I own? Not that one, though. Fine. Who are these people? They suck. I'll destroy them as well. Screw those guys. Oh, it's these ones. That's not a problem then. They're on the same side of the galaxy. I'm trying to keep it so we have one front line. That was my main goal here. Bugs. They want peace, right? Peace. Give me stuff. I'll give you that. Done. Good. So I'm pretty much at the people... I'm now at war with people I want to be at war with. So that is a good news for us. We're going to move... I know their march is different, but we're now going to move over the northeastern patrol groups this way as well, because we don't need them at the other side of the galaxy anymore. We have moved forward. So we'll put one to reinforce the main invasion area, and the other one will move forward to reinforce this place as well. Done. Excellent. Because I presume the AI is going to stay over there, which is going to be confusing, but they're still fighting the war with the Boscarans. So we want to focus on the war of our frontiers, not what they're doing miles away. Excellent. Okay, so these guys are ready, right? There seems to be someone flying directly towards this planet. So if I go and station my guys exactly here, this should be where they warp him, and we might get some free kills. This is the plan anyway. Now, these guys might have more technology than the bugs, because they're not so mindless. No, they have an abysmal jump technology, so that's good news for us. Brilliant news, in fact. Cool. Cool, I'm happy with what I've done. We'll sit around a little bit. We'll see how things work out. Hopefully things aren't too crazy, but things are looking good for us. These invasions are not good, but most of my fleets were not in position, so I'm accepting that we're going to lose some territory here, but it is what it is, unfortunately. I will point out, though, because we got some more cash income, though, my troop levels are going up quite often. We can still make an extra, like, double the size of our current forces, though. So, over time, I will become really hard to invade. It's just right now we're not, which is the worst thing. Okay, we're about to potentially ambush this enemy fleet. We'll see what happens in a second. This is where you want to be spread out, but we're not. Give it a few seconds. Hopefully we luck out here. We're probably going to find their next order anyway in a second. So if they do jump past us, we can... They're over there. No, that's another fleet. That's not the one I'm waiting for, is it? It is! Oh, they just jumped past me, the bastards. Quickly, warp, 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 warp! This is where the lack of hyper deny is a problem. They don't seem to be moving for some reason. I'm not sure why. But we're killing some of them, so this is great news. They're just letting me do it. Good. Thank you, Teekans. I appreciate the sacrifice to the good of the galaxy. They understand the United Kingdom is the way to go, and they should just lay down their lives. Excellent. That fleet has been destroyed. There is another one coming in shortly, or another half of the fleet coming in. This one, though, is going directly for... God, that's not... I say directly, that's not direct at all. That's... What kind of invasion path is that? That's crazy. Guys, just chase down that nearby fleet. I believe in you. You can do it. We are now, by the way, moments away from grabbing the complete terraforming facility. I'm looking forward to it a lot. It's going to be good. After that, we need to confirm new technology afterwards, if there is any more stuff for making planets better. If not, I think regardless, we're going to go and get the better whole technology. Still just getting technology from killing people. How crazy is that? We're so far into the game and we're still just getting random stuff. So we got omnidirectional thrusters. Done. Excellent news. So it keeps going. Oh my god. What does this do? Quality improvement rate 5 a year. Is that... Wait, I'm confused. Why are these different? Oh, this must be... I think the one on the right-hand side is with the monkey dudes. They have, like, advanced racial terraforming. So it makes their one better. I think that's what it is. So we got 3 options. So I've never seen these texts before, so I'm just... My mind is blown. So it looks like we can improve it by another 5%. Is that what's happening? Quality improvement rate. No, that's not what we need. We need amount. Quality. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm being a complete moron. So they do different things, right? Yeah, 5% population growth, 5% more quality improvement rate. This one does damage repair rate. So none of these are actually useful in any way, are they? Why would I get any of these? So, I don't mean to be so harsh. I'm just saying, like, it's none of these are useful to me. We're in all this. I think we've done what we're out to do. We've improved technology for terraforming. Regardless, though, let's do it. Let's get... It's only going to be a few days, which is pretty badass. We'll get both at the same time. Let's just do a double speed. I could technically go all the way to get the super ship. I don't really see why we wouldn't, actually, thinking about it. Because if we get the mega carriers, we get 6 hang... Let's just do this. Screw it. Let's go all the way. There's no reason not to. We're going to grab both of these at the same time, weirdly. Don't ask me how this works if they're after each other. And then after that, we'll grab the both carrier technologies. And we should get ourselves some big-ass ships, everybody. It's going to be glorious. After that as well, I'm going to fill in these really quick 26-day ones. Just, I don't know why, really. I think it's just to get better spaceports. But regardless, though, we're heading this way. Done. Excellent. Trade deal. What do they want? I refuse. Wait, they give me 100 grand for nothing? Hell yeah. I think so far, I'm actually surprised that we captured so many colonies. I thought, because my guys are miles away, I thought we were going to have a massive disadvantage at the start, but it looks like we're doing a good job. I mean, once we clear up these major worlds here, this one is huge, by the way, so this one's going to be a bit of a problem, but once we clear those up, we should be in a pretty good position. Wow, some of my invasion fleets are having a terrible time. Like, really, I think If we get those excess cash, we've got to move away from destroyers technology. In fleets, they're just too low level. We need to move away from them completely. Okay, so I'm going to try and just smash out some of these planets, maybe? It's hard to say. How are we doing with our invasion fleets? So they are nearby. If I clear the way, destroying defenses and bombarding away the planetary defenses, they might follow through and finish the invasion off. Though I say that, there is actually a big invasion fleet attacking a random colony over there. They're bombing it! Why is everyone so keen to break international law? Damn it, it's fine. We're carrying on. We're going to push through. All of a sudden, we just lost loads of costing because of the invasion. Damn it. That's not what I want to see at all. There's another one there. Where are you guys? Okay, so I think it'd be better if they try and defend this world first. They're closer to it. They're actually going to make it in time. If we switch their objectives, they should be okay. We've now got Hyper Deny, and we're about to unlock the battleship, which will then translate into the heavy battleship. Excellent. I think they get bigger than this. I think if you get all the main core technologies, you can unlock the planetary destroying ships, which I definitely want to build. They look really cool. Who are they attacking? I have no idea. As long as they're killing something for the war goal, it should be fine. Okay, have you guys made it in time? No one's here anymore. But we saw on the planet, so that's good. They seem to have left. They seem a lot more... I know there's probably no difference in the AI, but they seem to be a bit more intelligent with them leaving. Because I can't just grab them. There's another fleet nearby I'm going to try and jump on. Because we move at triple the speed they do, we have a good chance of catching them unaware. That's my main want right now. Unfortunately, the little Tekken Force have captured one of my worlds, which means I can't end the war with them anymore. We'll have to wipe them out completely. Cool. We're back on heavy battleships only. Nice. Wow, the game's really lagging out at the moment. It's having a bad time. Good. Grab that. And then we want to go for... Ooh. 10% reduced maintenance costs on all ships empire-wide. I want that. So we want to give it a few seconds for that to finish. Then we'll make some new ship designs. If we go and have a quick look over at this... It keeps getting better. We won't research that right now, but we do have the option to do it soon. Why, hello, enemy. We've made it in time. Perfect. Mistakes were immediately made and destroyed. Good to see. There's another fleet over there. The enemy fleets here are way weaker, but I think there's a lot more of them, which is why we're struggling to contain them a lot of the time. I mean, my patrol fleet here is absolutely huge. It's massive. It really is. They're still using the wrong type of ship, but we're going to redesign that in a second anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. Speaking of new designs, give it a few seconds, and then we can dive into the world of heavy battleships. I'm going to quickly put this down on one of my new planets. Shall I tell you what? Let's build it on Albion again. Oh, no, screw it. Let's build it over here. The Grassland planet. This thing's quite awesome. Let's make sure... Why can't I do it? Do they already have the older version facility here? They do. Okay, so we have to build it somewhere else then. So we can't build it here either, right? No, we can. Okay, high-speed shipyard will be created at Albion. Excellent. Also, let's build a terraform facility to increase our maximum population there. So that's going to be great news for us. 10% off on all maintenance costs. Beautiful. Excellent. So now that that's been sorted out, I'm going to go for the next technology I really want to get, which is going to be the hyperdrive. So we'll get that one rocking. We've lost nearly half our research speed, by the way, so that's not very good. Not a fan of that myself, personally, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so now we're going to go and grab the mega carriers, and they'll be done soon. Check it out. Dreadnought and fleet carrier. It's going to take, how long is it going to take? 14 years, though. So we have got something else to keep moving towards. But look at these big ships, guys. It's Sector Spaceport. Oh my god, it's so awesome. We've also got an even better one in the galaxy. My god. We need that. Okay, we're going to queue that up. If I get that before anyone else does, look at this. More development across the galaxy, some more cash, and another 15% reduced savings. That's huge. We need that for sure. We want to get that as soon as possible. Done. Okay. Excellent work, everybody. Fleet designs then. Let's get to it. So if we do latest design per hull, let's go and design what we need now. So we've got to do a design for... No. We've got to go and do a design for the cruiser, the new cruiser, and also the new battleship. So first things first, pretty simple. We're going to get rid of the Great Sword Mark IV, and we have some new options for cruiser rolls. All these ones to be exact. So we've got to make sure it's the highest hull size. It's actually going to be these three options. We've got heavy cruiser, fleet command cruiser, exploration cruiser, and patrol cruiser. So I'm going to go and say that we don't want the fast one or the exploration one. We want to probably get the fleet command or the heavy. So one of them has an so I'm just looking at different stats. That's why I'm clicking it over and over again. One of them has an improvement to ship maneuvering. So I think we'll go for the heavy cruiser. I'm not sure what... Is it just more sensor slots? That's the difference there. But they don't lose anything else. I assume the weapon mats are a bit smaller. That's probably a difference there. Regardless, heavy cruiser it is. Let's have a look. So it looks very similar, but there I think it just has more space. There's no more slots as far as I can tell. So let me just go down here and make sure we've got everything we need first. So first things... So we're going to probably start off a course with having the good engines. Put those down. We're already moving at a speed of 86. I don't think we need vector engines on giant starships, so that's not going to be required here. For defense, let's make sure it has a shield-based defense plan. And also we have the 2 iron armor at the bottom there, just in case it gets attacked. We also need to make sure as a priority that this guy has target tracking. No sensor jamming. And we also want to get itself... Where is it? Countermeasure systems. Done. Excellent. Sorted. So that's all we can really do for those utilities. Next, before we go and do the weapons, we want to make sure it has what I want on its utilities. So it seems the game has decided to go for the Nova Core reactor. Oh, okay. So interesting. So compared to the fighter version, this is a lot better. This is actually more... Yes, it's just literally just better. It's slightly bigger, though. Ooh, that is a good point. It is slightly bigger. We'll see if we struggle with space. If we do, we might switch over to the smaller reactor to keep things going when it comes to a lot of DPS. So, in terms of other utilities, though, it has a torrent drive, which is what we want. It has an iron shield. Perfect. Let's pop down onto this fella. The hyper-deny. And we also need to make sure it has ample protection when it comes to repair bots. Done. Excellent. So its fuel range, which is also its fighting fuel, is under 1,000 meters, or megameters, I decided to call it. So we want to make sure this is higher. Not because of the travel distance, but because of the combat ability for it to actually shoot in combat. 2 million, way better. 2,000 megameters, way better. It should actually be able to fight a bit longer in combat there. Excellent. So if we scroll down for a second then, let's do the weapons. So we want to make sure this thing does have the ability to point defense itself, which is very, very important. But mostly it's going to be using the Titan lasers, which should be a big step up from what we're already using at the moment, if I can find them. Clearly I'm having issues right now. Where are the Titan blasters? There they are. Excellent. So this has immediately caused a problem with the energy, which is a shame, but it is what it is. This would be so much DPS, by the way. I think it would destroy most enemies in a few shots, so happy with that. Let's go and try and put some utilities on. So we're going to try and grab the point defense. Not too much, though. Okay, let me do this again. So one at the front, one at the back. And we haven't got enough energy. Wow. These are some big-ass weapons and stuff here. I'll tell you what, we're going to drop one of the repairs to switch out with a new reactor, which is enough. That's enough. I think we're good. Yeah, this should work out. So let's make sure we remove the issue I made last time with these designs by making them retreat when shields or armor is low, because that should give them enough time to actually escape from battle, so they don't get killed as much. We want to avoid having to continue to replace these designs. So this would be the Great Sword Mark IV. And I think, everybody, it is good to go. It's weird that it has way less weapons, but because these weapons are so much more powerful, it makes sense to me. Done. Save. Cool, so that guy's going on. Next one is going to be the battleship. So this would be the Excalibur Mark III. Yes. Okay, Excalibur Mark III. So this guy is very similar to the other one. It has the same amount of slots by the looks of it, but generally it's just a bigger ship. So exactly the same. Let's make sure it has the Hyper Deny, which it already does. Excellent. Let's make sure it has ample fuel. This one I'm actually going to go to 3,000 megameters because I think it needs probably even more fuel to use its weapons in combat. And let's also make sure it has at least 4 repair bays. Done. That's all that sorted out. Next, engines. This thing needs to go as fast as possible. It's going to be a close-range battleship, of course, so we want to make sure it is fast. It's going to be at 73 speed, so even though we've got all these engines, it's still not actually that fast. Also, with defenses as well, we'll put that in. I'm going to get rid of the starfighter bays until we've really run out of room. And also, it's got some very expensive and large sensors on it, so we want to get rid of all these and just make sure I do it from scratch. So this thing is actually going to be a part of a fleet with a carrier, so any fleet items will be a part of it, but in another ship. But we want to make sure it at least has the target tracking and stuff as well. There was also some random DPS increasing, wasn't there, somewhere? Where is it? Count measure increase. I swear I saw it somewhere. There's a little item that increased DPS by 5%. Maybe I'm crazy. I couldn't seem to find it, but I did look at this very quickly, so I probably just skimmed over it. Regardless, though, I'm happy with that for now. So this guy needs maximum defenses. He's actually going to have 3 separate ion because I feel like it's a bit more important that he doesn't die by like a random fluke DPS shot, but his shield defense is going to be huge. This still leaves us with a lot of room. Actually, not really. I'm way off there. We haven't got a lot of room at all. But this should mean this guy's got a lot of shield regen. Next up, the weapons. Let's get rid of all this. So I think it might be fun to have a grapple beam on it so it can like grab its enemies and bring them towards him. I think it'd be quite awesome. So we're going to put one of those on there. Also, shields correct. Thank you very much. So, Titan weapon beams. This is going to be a powerful ship. We'll front stack it. We'll have all the DPS right at the front. So whoever it's looking at will receive 4 large Titan blast shots in their face, which is always fun. We've got loads of room left, by the way, so we can probably make this thing even worse. Let's put on the point defense next. So let's go and get the iron pulse array. I need to make sure. I'll tell you what. Same as last time. 3 at the front, 3 at the back. Rest of it doesn't matter. Sorted. Next is going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Because now we're going to have the issue with it shooting on either side, which works out if it's surrounded, but not so much otherwise. So I think the best thing would be, do we just do a bunch of medium weapons so it has more options? That could be a good idea. Also, I just realized I haven't put down... I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of this. Put the grapple beam here. And then we'll put more point defense. If I can find it again. We'll put more point defense in the middle here. So now it's a bit more point defense overall, but it's more 50-50 on either side. So, weapons. I say we go for the medium ones. Medium Titan blasters on all the sides here, so we can really spread around DPS. And now we still have 100 space left, which is quite a lot, right? But we have issues with power now, because we're using way more guns than we were before. So let's double back over this way. Put down overcore reactors. 2 of them, very expensive. We have a good amount of fuel. And we have some more space left. So let's jump down to the bottom here. And I'm going to put a very small hangar bay. So we have 2 options here. We have our hangar bay or the hive one. I think in terms of general use, it should be better to have this one. Which means it will provide a little bit of fighter and bomber assistance in battle. But apart from that, everybody, the Excalibur is completed. Save and done. Excellent. Okay, that's that sorted out. I had to wait a little bit longer to do the carrier design, but I'm happy with what you've got there. Nice. When you guys can, go and upgrade yourself. That also includes... It'll happen over time anyway, but I'll do these ships manually after we get the carrier design. But everyone else should now switch back over to the new design when it comes to fighting with carriers, which should work out quite well. Awesome. Happy with that. Wow, we are losing a lot of ships across the galaxy here. Oh, wait, I missed that one. Where is it? There it is. Done. All ships have now been refilled up to what they should be. Excellent. Oh, God, it's chaos. Pure chaos. So they're pulling back. No one's actually attacking there yet. Are we still fighting about over here? No, that's random AI just doing their own thing. So what I might do... We're going to wait a little bit, actually. I was going to try and get, like, 2 million credits. And then I'm going to switch out all the destroyers from the defensive. Oh, we just got better hyperfusion? I bet they would be better now than the Nova cores, but we'll have to see. Regardless, though, what I'm going to do... We'll wait until I got a lot of cash in reserve. And I'm going to go and just get rid of all the destroyers. Because I'm replacing them constantly. I think we need more DPS and protection there. Wow, one of my fleets is nearly dead. What one was that? One of them is cursed. The invasion fleet. I think they're attacking without actually much help, so we might want to increase their defenses a little bit. Maybe give them 2 battleships to really help them out there. I mean, look at all these random where's this? Wherever you guys are, move here to assist, but there's a big battle going on. Do we have any of our new ships yet? It's probably a bit too early, right? No, we've still got the old designs. Oh, wait, no, there is one. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong. That's a Great Sword Mark III. Never mind. But it is having a bit of trouble here. It can't seem to spin around to do its DPS, but this is a... Are we losing this battle? I think we are. Well, let's hope we get here in time. How far away are we from this location? Oh, it's across the galaxy. Okay, I don't care about that. No idea why that is so far away, but we're not going to be going over that location. It's way too far. We're getting very close. Soon, everybody. Soon we will have the power of the mega carriers as well. Yeah, definitely invasion fleets need more protection. I'm having to replenish them often. We can do that right now, actually. Invasion fleets, upgrade. So we currently got 4 cruisers, 2 carriers. I'm going to add in 2 battleships. Which will hopefully stop them from getting killed all the time. I guess as well, generally, if we just get ourselves some additional... technology for troop transports, they'll be more tanky, so they won't die as quickly in combat. Done. I think that was all the battleships queued up now, so they should be filling in soon. We're about to arrive and assist the battle over here, but they've already moved on, unfortunately, so we can't go and do that. So if you guys just go and sit in the middle there, get ready to assist when you can, or fly someone with a starport so you can upgrade to the new ship designs in a second, like over here. Go and assist this location. Fleet carriers on lots. It's going to take 10 years to get that back as shipyard. Definitely worth it, though. If I lock that in, that's a lot of reduced costing on all my combat ships. It would make me way more powerful. Speaking of, though, we're looking pretty good with the old population now. We're at 259 billion population. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. Have they arrived here again? They have. Are they crazy? What are they thinking? It's not a good idea. Yeah, they got immediately destroyed. Oh, we've lost some big colonies there, unfortunately. Something I should double check, by the way, because I'm a bit confused by why my ships are really far away. Is it because we've lost the place they were set to guard? No, they're not. That's okay then. They're still going to head over to that location eventually. Just they need a little bit more time to do so. Ooh. Hardened armor. I think that one was already obsolete because we happened to find the bug armor. So I'm not too worried about that. But regardless though, in another 48 days, we will have the ability to design a new ship again. Ooh, I was going to say, I thought I was terrified. That was my fleet attacking these guys. They're already mid-battle here. There's a lot of them though, but they should be okay. Are they using the new battleship technology yet? No, they're still on the Mark 1. They're so far behind. They're not even on the Mark 2. Not that matters, they're still kicking ass here. Look at this. Beautiful. Whoa, look at this thing. Oh, it's a light carrier again. Still very blocky ship designs. I love it. We got it? We got it, everybody. Designs. Excuse me? Who are you? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, don't tell me I designed the wrong type. Wait, let me just think about this for a second. If we go to per hull, date created. Where is my design I just spent ages making? Great Sword 4. It's gone. It's gone into the ether. We may never know where it is. Why are we not making this? This is why I'm a bit concerned, because maybe I've made a mistake with this being the wrong hull. Heavy battleship. I'm pretty sure that is the biggest battleship size we have, right? It is. Then what the hell is the other one? That's smaller. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of logistical issues once again. Yeah, build the bigger ship design. Please, guys, please. Just let's be practical here. Let's not be morons. Regardless, though, we have the Decimator. Is this the right size? Let me double check this time, in case the game's being crazy. No, there's a bigger version. We don't need this one. We need the bigger one. Okay, so we go and find the Javelin, which would be the biggest one. This would be the Mark Royale Mark 2 or 3, I think. Upgrade. Arc Royale. Oops. Mark 3, I think. Let me just double check. Oh, it can be Mark 2. Screw it, be Mark 2 then. So, this guy now has... It's kind of the same looking ship, but it actually has more stuff inside it somehow. Don't ask me how that's possible. It just is. So, we actually got 2 hidden now Starfighter bays. So, we can put in some more ship designs there. They're using Starfighter bays, not Hive hangar bays, which is kind of curious. Now, I do understand in a way, because the Hive hangars have double the fighter capacity, but a slightly slower build rate. But I don't care. I want double the fighter capacity. So we will, of course, be using the medium Hive hangars. It makes way more sense to me. So we put those guys down. Now, next is going to be sensors. We'll just go up and down this time. Screw it. So sensors are going to be a bit different because it needs to have a long-range sensor to determine what the enemy is doing nearby for our logistic network. It needs countermeasure systems and its basic jamming thing. Where is it? I've lost it. It needs countermeasure systems, and it needs the internal one, which increases its defenses. If I can even find it, is it that one? I think it is. Done. And also, it will have the fleet targeting system, which will improve all my ships' abilities in the future. They should also add that as fleet countermeasure system. Perfect. So we got a little bit of room left. What do we do with that room? We can have a trace jammer so the enemy can't track us that well. That might be pretty funny. Let's just put that on that script. It's only 5 space. It's not the end of the world. Technology-wise, let's make sure this guy has same stuff as before. Excellent. Engine-wise, maximum speed. And no hyper... Why would this need a hyper deny? No. Wrong. Cautious defenses, and you guys will retreat when you have armor issues as well. Excellent. Cool. So it's already got an iron shield, which is good to see. Apart from that, it needs a little bit more repair bots in case it gets hurt and damaged in combat. And it probably is going to need itself some more fuel as well. So we give it one of these fuel sensors. Perfect. 2. Do you know what? Yeah, I think it uses a lot of energy just having the ability to produce fighters, so it probably will have a lot of energy there as well. Next up, we need to make sure this guy still has the ability to bombard planets, because as we discovered, the main enemy in the game is actually planets themselves, so we want to make sure it has Eclipse. Is it on the front now? No, it's on... Ah, damn it. Do I have bombard weapons that are a bit smaller? I don't think I do, to be honest. We do have these atomic devastators. What's their range? Small. We'll stick with these big things. We need one of these on the side. We also need to have a large concussion missile so it can do long-range things. And now we're over the mountain. No! Oh, what a disaster. How do we fix this? That's a pain, everybody. We need to at least have some point defense on this thing. Okay, screw it. Let me go down to a medium missile. it's not going to be as good. Oh, there's also issues with the fit. Oh, God. It doesn't quite fit properly. Okay, drop 1 fuel cell, 1 repair bot. We need to have more energy. We cannot have this thing being slower in hyperdrive because it would just slow up the entire fleet and mess up all of our different invasion tactics and stuff. So put that in there. And we can put in a little bit, a tiny little bit of point defense, which I think is very important. Where is it? Where am I looking? Done. It's weirdly has less stuff than the last one in terms of weapons, but it is better in other regards. So it's fine, right? Oh, for some reason it's not letting me put this down. Let me put you down there, buddy. Done. Okay, so the Arc Rail Mark II is good to go. Save, done, sorted. Okay, you guys, you need to now retrofit to the new designs, if you can, and we will become more powerful than ever before. So the first battleship has been created. It's now 92,000 strength with even more shielding technology. And the other one, the carrier, is at 25. So I think this is quite a substantial upgrade, I must say. But regardless of everybody, that is it today's episode. The Galactic War has begun. And honestly, I think we're going to keep it going. If I manage to conquer this yellow player and the frog player, at that point I am certain we would have actually reached the 70% margin to win the entire game. So end games are upon us. I will want to go and do some of the DLC tech though, so we might have like a mega episode at some point. If I do manage to win the game, I'll probably try and carry it on and just get all the new DLC tech. But apart from that, everybody, the end is near. It will be soon, because I'm kicking ass right now. Apart from that though, thank you for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time.